Okay, I'm going to be playing the Crying Sun demo. I mean, I started on Steam and it really just spoke to me. I was looking at the Steam page and it was something. It looked pretty cool. They talked about Dune influences and Battlestar Galactica, and I was pretty much sold at that point. So let's watch the cutscene. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Look at this kind of like Matrix-inspired creature here. At least in the second and third one, it's very creepy. Octopedal arms, central core, just very creepy. It's pretty impressive. It's an angel cutscene. Cloning facility in Gehenna. I think this loops all the way through, so we're gonna skip that. It's pretty cool though. Gives you an idea of the scope of the place. Ah, really? I have to watch the whole thing? Let's click new run. That's just what startup is. New run. There we go. And it just starts moving. It's pretty cool. Kelvin, your mind download is complete, Admiral. Ready to try again. Because I did start this once already, and I wasn't happy. The volume and the sound was set way too high. It was I felt like I was talking over it. Didn't like it. Now let's ask him for a reminder. Kelvin, this is the Omni. We'll see. Ellis, Idaho. Can you fill me on what's happened up until this point? We had started to explore the Outer Rim because I feared the Empire was in danger. Strangely, I was detecting Omnis in its sector. They ran into those strange, murderous creatures that destroyed our battleship and killed us. I don't recall that, but alright. Your mind download is complete, Admiral. Ready to try again. Ask him other questions. I have other questions for you. What is it you'd like to know? But if you are on the battleship too, you are with me in the command center. How are you here? One of me was on the battleship, but there are many Kelvins on Gehenna, just as there are many Idahos, and many Lerns for that matter. How lucky we are to have been handpicked by Oberon to be part of Gehenna, to die in his name for the preservation of his creation. And do you have any other questions, Admiral? Good question. I had the previous clone's memories. I remember him, me dying in the Outer Rim. I'm thinking this is a Battlestar Galactica kind of thing with, I won't spoil it, but memories are tamed. That's your mind download. As expected, the last Kelvin was recording and sending back to the previous Idaho's clones memories to Gehenna almost all the time. I see, that's why he's always on my side. Okay. This was done in the interest of learning from any potentially mortal encounter in the clusters. But the original Idaho's emotional memories, no, we still can't recall those. Not yet. And do you have any other questions, Admiral? Now let's see the gameplay. We can deal with those later. I have no more questions, machine. Good. Set it in its place. Thought you'd never stop. Your mind download is complete, Admiral. Ready to try again. Yes, we'll customize crew and battleship. What was that thing that killed us? I'm uncertain, Admiral, but I had an easy time doing it. I just started the game and exited it because I wasn't happy with the volume levels, but whatever. See, it's kind of a bit of a tease to show me the other classes, the other ships I can't pick. I mean, this is a false choice here. I just have to collect it, select it here. But maybe there's more choices here. I've never touched this game before. Beyond this, checking out the intro. At least I can pick my officers. Hopefully, it won't be a choice of one. Alright, so normal. That's where we'll stay. I never touched it before, so normally I go here, but who knows? Auxiliary systems. So I have Neo N fuel. Matrix influence, Neo, right? Each time you travel to the new planet or system, it costs you 1 fuel. That screams FTL to me. That's cool. Scrap FTL. Currency used to upgrade your battleship and purchase items in the shop during events, and then commandos. Only 12 on a freaking battleship? Jesus. Trained soldiers can be sent on expeditions to use during events. Yeah, I mean, I know you want 2 small squadrons. I assume that's 2 squadrons. Speaking of squadrons. Squadron dock to use additional squadron battle. More squadron docks have more units can fight for your ship. Yeah, I want more fighters. I have 2 fighters. Officer-based assistance to power up and repair. I'm guessing they're drones. Okay. Weapon slots. This would be, I assume, main batteries. 1 and 1. Hull. Automatic repaired after winning a battle. That's good. All fires are put out after hull bar destruction. Okay, because I guess atmosphere is leaked. Then, you know, fire needs oxygen to burn, and space is normally free of it. Okay. So there are some choices I get to make here. Okay. Okay. Oh, there. All right. There are fighters and drones. No interceptors, though. Fighter Mark 1. Drone Mark 1. Frigates. Okay. Massive damage to fighters. Okay, that's this is the rock paper scissors of it. Fighter beats drone. Drone beats frigate. Frigate beats fighter. Okay. And then we have a drone that's upgraded drone? Or hatched drone? My main weapon system's only a laser, or is that the squadrons? Let's see what officers I can get. I don't really know what any of this does. Deals 2 damage to enemies adjacent to your battle system. A lot of females, I'm seeing. Manon Fernandez. Fernando Samaris. No, certainly not. So, yeah, I like this. We got 1 stripe, Manon? Well, whatever, you'll do. 1 officer left, I can pick 2. Yeah, 2 officers, fine. G. Haddad. I'd find Alexandra Klein. Fine. Whatever. Alright, now let's look at my ship some more. Is it? Is it really? I don't think it is, because I haven't put these points in yet. That's one little snafu there. Should be a prompt to make sure you spent all points before you can, you know, confirm. Unless it's intent, you can start. Like, can I reallocate? I can't even. It's misleading. I can't even readjust my starting systems. I'm a freaking admiral. I can't even do that. Alright, fine, whatever. The illusion of choice. I understand. Okay. Nice art. That does not look much like a battleship. It's all engine. Kelvin. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral. The farthest sector from the capital that there are. If there was ever a wasteland to Empire, this would be it. Strange. I'm not picking up any other Omnis. He's an Omni. Omni, I guess, directional intelligence and all that. Really good AI. Even out there, I should be picking up dozens of them. Let's try not to overreact, machine. It's helping nothing. The Empire's been fallacy for how many years now? Over 700. 700. They'll do for hundreds more. Now, come on, let's take a look around. Those are my minions I chose. So the girl has a fro and is taller than both females. Okay. Fine. Alright, so that's Gehenna, right? Anomalies, okay. Yeah, I do like the look. This is really cool. It's like this is the command deck, the bridge. I'm guessing he handles all. He's integrated computer handles all flight navigations in the Enterprise. Omicron Carita Borealis. Is that a planet system? It looks like a system. What's 5? I don't know. Whatever. I don't really have a choice. It will take me 1 to get there, I'm thinking they mean. Let's see. Alright. So I use some kind of wormhole device to get there, and it's a Borg cube. That's a Borg cube. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a Neo and Hypercube, Omni-Tech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutrium from nearby stars. Of neutrinium. Neutrinium. I am recording. Excellent. 12-star timer. That's a good idea. Oh, time's going for tea. Oh, we can't compromise the integrity of tea. Can't have that. Now, but interestingly, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the fold net. How could that be? And why are the Hypercube Omnis, and why aren't the Hypercube Omnis trying to be connected as I speak? I will ask. Certain things are still blurry to the machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? Tell me more about the fold net. As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Admirals have invented and maintained imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The foldnet, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network allowing instant data and on matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders, and beacons. That's pretty impressive. Not even limited by light speed. Interesting. But without the constant vigilance and management of foldnet omnis, none of it would be possible, and humanity would live in fragmented, chaotic darkness. Ah, what awaits our future. Needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know, Admiral? Tell me about Neo-N. Hundreds of years ago, pre-Omni times, the first advanced machines discovered the existence of final elements, neutrinium, which exists usually, but not always, in stars. Neutrinium is extremely volatile in its natural state. These advanced machines stabilized and improved upon it, providing the most powerful and long-lasting energy source yet, neo-neutrinium, or Neo-N. Neo-N, in turn, allowed these first machines to create an even more advanced machine, the Omni, an acronym for Omni, Mechanical, Neo, and Intelligence. I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. I did. You're absolutely right. But technically, it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which, in turn, thanks in part to their creation of Neo-N, invented the Omnis. Neo-N, in its refined state, is the perfect energy source, stable and almost boundless in its energy yield. As a result, it's used in almost all Omni tech as humans stopped inventing tech hundreds of years ago. Lastly, what's important about Neo-N is that our very own battleship, the NS Odyssey, I can't name a battleship, seriously. This Admiral, I don't rule that, but whatever. Uses it. Without it, we can't go anywhere. I want to know, Admiral. I've spoken enough for now. Time for action. It's enough for now, machine. What do you want to do about this Hypercube, Admiral? Small team, investigate. Captain Lynch from a small squadron, fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the fold net, but by the looks of it hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years. 10 or 15 years? At least, sir. Could be the Emperor have, I don't know, disconnected on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself. The cubes are complex tech, needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make all that but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whatever came before us took all of it. There won't be refueling here. The reserves might be empty. There'll still be some residual Neo-N coursing through the cube. Yes. Blow it apart. Should be able to unlock the final restraint so we can salvage the leftovers. Won't be much, but it'll help our efforts. There. We'll be able to scavenge the Neo-N fuel here now. But that'll be the last of it in the cube. Do it. All suns have a Neo-N cube with a chance to scavenge some precious leftover fuel. Is that me? My officers, fine. My executive officers, I assume my XOs. Or my XO, my deputy, whatever. Squadrons, fighter, drone, hatched, so it's in crappy condition. Drone, frigate, weapon systems, Piercing mark laser. Is this the weapon system attached to my battleship? Just one laser? Mark 1? Very well. Salvage. 1. Very well. So I'm gonna orbit around the star. This is no planets of interest. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna orbit up the star. My start location, central star. Kind of where I previously was. Oh, Gahan 2. It's a planet. There's an anomaly signal here. Locked. Let's proceed out. Sir, battleship, 12 o'clock. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. But you've served as long as me, Lieutenant, huh? You know, 10, 20 minutes? With that, incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telestech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is Imperial Sector you find yourself in. Imperial Sector? That's funny. Did he call me? You can deploy your officers during fights. What, like, you know, I can make them toss in a raptor? Some officers with special abilities can boost specific systems. All officers can repair critical effects sustained by any system. 3 systems, squadron, weapons, hulls. So be careful when you deploy your officers. Understood. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadron, click on the plus sign right here on an empty dock. For now, your second dock will be locked until you've learned the basics. Whatever. Use your weapons to gain decisive advantage in the battlefield. Weapons can deploy by clicking on the plus sign. So can I target fighters, or are they too small for primary battery? Your Neocom also accelerates your thoughts to the point where time appears still. Oh yes, I do think faster than most. So attack. This is real time with pause. That's why they call it a rogue-lite. RogueLite. Light. Because rogue-likes are like the original Rogue. You see, they're gonna move when you do. Whereas this is real time pause. Think Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, games like that. That's cool. I thought it was first I was looking at. I thought it was RTS, and that would no. I don't like to be rushed. Alright, so that's him. His hull is of inferior quality, as I imagine his commanders. I'll deploy squadrons immediately. Obviously, my first... How many? I only have 1 squadron of fighters, 1 of drones, and 1 of frigates. Who's fastest? Drones are fast. I'll deploy my fighters. They'll pop out by my base, or deploy here. So I'm deploying squadrons to that point, and we'll engage the primary battery. Deal 2 DPS to enemies adjacent to the battleship system cells. You'll work the weapons, Alexandra. You wish to target him, or maybe it's not spooled up yet. Auxiliary systems. Do 2 damage to adjacent. See what happens. Can I deploy another squadron now that I've launched my fighters? I'll engage my primary weapon. What are those? Drones? I thought so. Engage the drones, fighters. Seriously, not gonna let me... I wanna launch all my fighters, all my wings, I wanna launch them all. Fine, see what happens. Kill them. Units under attack. Can I zoom in? No. Well done. Is that weapons? Oh, weapon system still spooling up, and I will be engaging his weapon system to render him helpless to me. Target his weapon systems. Go. Yes. Excellent. Weapons finished charging, ready to fire. Click on it and choose a target in the battlefield to damage your enemies. Of course. Target is weapons. I want his weapon systems offline. Already down? Pathetic. Weak. What was that thing? It was nothing. I don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I want to either. Weaklings. I'll watch it blow up, because they insulted me. Yes. Let's get a look, fixing the system. So there's an old satellite here. What's that? It's a station here. Let's visit it. Why I didn't render assistance, I'd like to know. Imperial outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. It's an empty of all human life. What about omnipresence? Should be managing the station now. They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. Is it getting stranger or stranger? What can you tell me about this outpost machine? Seems to be just a run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost, Admiral. There's outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away... yes, I'll be back there soon, don't worry, Kelvin. They help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might so you don't have to use it. I believe it's the thinking. Agreed. There's definitely no military might here. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Make contact. Lieutenant, see if we can make contact with someone, human or not, inside. Of course, Admiral. Maybe they're on sleep. On ice. Wake them up. Sorry, sir, is anyone inside? They're not answering. What do you want to do about this outpost? Send a team. Captain Lee, from a small team, and check it out. Got it, sir. So the outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. Had to guess, probably around the time that the hypercube back then was disconnected from the fold net. Looks like someone came here, took most valuable element parts, neo-encapsulators, positron chips, and left the rest behind. Scavenging element parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. Or one of the Pragmen execute. Or one the Pragmen execute you for. Okay. Pragmatic man, perhaps? Hold on, sir, I'm getting transmission. My commanders have found something. An Omni, intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whatever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high-level clearance to get in. Well, I can examine him from here if the captain plugs the data pad into the exosocket, I imagine. Sure thing, Omni. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. And... strange, its exoframe is perfectly intact. There's plenty of EO, and its positron chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. Didn't get it. Any idea where it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the hypercube was unlinked from the fold net. What do you want to do about the outposts? I have some questions, machine. What do you want to know? The positronic chip, another Omni invention, I'm guessing. Actually, no. Your kind invented this, as incredible as that is. Specifically, Emperor Oberon. The positronic chip serves several purposes. One, it contains the Rubicon, and two, it dictates Omni functionality. My functionings are specific to Gehenna, and, as such, are different from the functions of other Omni. Whether they be Imperial Outpost Omni, like the Omni here, Folder Omni, Cube Omni, Medical Omni, Teacher Omni, hundreds of other kinds of Omni exist in the Empire. You know, the only people of worth. No jobs anymore, it seems. Except me, of course. Lastly, the positron chip gives Omnis quantum computing capabilities. It's what allows us to be so much smarter than you. Yes, rub it in, machine. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium. Of course, that's by design, so that Oberon can closely monitor the positronic quota. Simply point, without the positronic chip, an Omni is little more than its exoframe. What do you want to do? And yet the question is, if the chip is in town. Let's put the quota. Quota. Yes. So to maintain perpetual harmony in the Empire, Oberon created a quota. Depending on your house, and whether it's major or minor, you used to have a certain number of chips every 10 years. Doing their houses. Who's seen the most chips? This house, of course. House tell us, of course. Oberon's house. Our house. And the fewest. What are the minor houses? Less Sally. They have a pitiful quota. Embarrassing, really. I'd hate to be a Sally Omni. What do you want to know? Ask about the Rubicon. Well, let's just reactivate it. We've talked enough. Can you reactivate the Omni? Kelvin. I'm getting a bit familiar here. Unfortunately, no. Only Omni owners can do that. Besides, this Omni isn't just sleep mode. It's been shut down. What do you want to know? Let's ask about the Rubicon. What the hell? Tell me about this Rubicon. The Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring that Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. Suppose an Omni disobeyed its Rubicon, what would happen then? Well, that's quite rare, but unfortunately there are examples of this occurring in the early days. But if that happens, the chip will deactivate and trigger a self-termination feature in the Omni. Omni-suicide? It's just a feature, Admiral. A rarely activated feature. What do you want to know? We're done here. I know enough for now, machine. Could be a good time to take a break, I agree. What do you want to know about this outpost, Admiral? Nothing. Okay, machine, I'll admit it. Something is wrong, at least in the Outer Rim. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship heuristics are detecting an anomaly at the next destination. Yes, I saw it, Kelvin. I want to strip the station down for parts. Is that not acceptable? Some sort of violation of Imperial Code, I imagine. We will depart. In my graveyard, anyway. Work system out. Can I go here? No. Very well, we will identify the anomalous signal. Anomaly signals are the riskiest dimensional encounter, often very positive, very negative views. You know which type it is, negative, positive. Well, I'm going there, obviously. You look similar to the last one I dealt with. So those creatures are concerned. Maybe this one will be friendly. No, if they are, they owe me for that previous insult. Nice ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. I guess not. You're going down, whatever you are. Hopefully it won't be as embarrassing as the last fight I took part in. Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones, and fighters, are best suited to fight against a particular squadron, provided a massive damage bonus if properly matched. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. I puzzled that out, thank you, machine. I'm immediately deploying my fighter squadrons. They've served me well previously. You. Unnecessary. You're on weapons. This is my hull. Hull repair, I'd imagine. Whatever. Deploy fighters. Deploy fighters, charge primary cannon. Say so I wasn't working to pause. Fighters, huh? Trash fighters. It's intercept at this point. Gotcha. Well done, squadron. Annihilate their weapon systems. Go. Fire primary cannon, targeting weapons. I don't want them getting a shot off. As is proper, they won't. Excellent, we scavenged some fighters. Another embarrassment down the drain. Another brush with death, hardly, Kelvin. At least our scanners detect the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal probability of being very positive, very negative. Yes, I can read. Thank you, Kelvin. Unfortunately, we won't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the source of signal. You can say investigating anomalous signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know. Come then. There's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. If you don't tell them, you know nothing. Very cool. Burn, savage. Where squadrons look? You spoke of showing me another squadron. You know, all the squadrons docking? Whatever. No? Click, click, click? No. Beacon? No, no, no. Okay. So now I know. There's a planetary defense system That's a planetary defense turret, right? It's one turret, I expect a swarm. Just left, I imagine. Investigate Gehan 2. There would appear to be a small colony in this planet, Admiral. Maybe criminals. Maybe we can finally get some answers. It's also detecting a ground signal, roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. We'll investigate with an expedition. Hello? Was anyone there? This was Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tygan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can I do for you, Admiral? Scrap you're looking for. Sorry, we've none to spare. Alright, Bowie. Let yourself go a little bit, man. Glad you're alive, though. Scrap, we're here to find out what's been going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active army and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down. Impossible. The Omnis shut down our sectors, and when they did, so did all their tech. They can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. Not even sure Born does. It's true the great mystery of our time. As for when? 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population has died in the first 5 years alone. Huge. Population... Now who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Tell me about this scrap, Bowie. You mentioned something called scrap. Can you tell me more about it? Well, now the Omnis have been active so long, Imperial Soul, the form of currency, no longer holds value of any sort. The only thing it does is scrap. Remnants of Omni tech, its metals, ship materials, and Neo-N are energy source. As Omni tech becomes scarcer and scarcer, which it has over the last 20 years, its value has appreciated, causing people to act in increasingly desperate and violent ways to get it. That's why scrappers want to destroy your ship so much. It's so they can collect its broken down parts and sell it, just so they can prolong their miserable lives. But it's not just the scrappers and the pirates who desire this stuff. It's just that most of us common folk aren't willing to kill for it. At least, not yet. There's something else you want to know, Admiral. What can the NS Odyssey do to help? Defeating the scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better without those scum out the way. The scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an inhabited planet on the edge of the outer rim. The scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiant scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-N. Filth. When the Omni shut down, causing the folder to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. We're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and the occasional crazy civilian. They're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? How? Talos Tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the Academy. True, but the scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked one off here, another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements. Now that folder down, you see. You gotta maintain your folders. I hate to say it, I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. Or even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. Where we're going 10, 15 years from now, with the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us. Unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. It's only to save us. There's something else you want to know. But how can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You have to solve that mystery on your own. Once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on. Which might be another thing altogether. Where should we start? I hate to say it, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down in the cluster. She benefited the most from them shutting down in the cluster, didn't she? I suppose I can beat it out of her. Then kill her anyway. Then again, there are lots of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Something else you want to know, Admiral. Ask about this Mother character. Mother? You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's why they call her their leader. Mother, Mum, Mummy, it's all very upsetting. Unnerving, more so. From what I gather, she was the one who started the Scrappers. Fostering a punk, nihilistic, scavenging philosophy in those sordid ranks. They almost die. Then who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think, the worst of the worst. When they shut down, the prisoners escaped from the Omnium prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos tech, like the battleships you have. And she and the Boyles who work for her will kill you for it, enjoy doing so. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers and make them into her playthings and baby makers, as she calls them. Well, that's lovely. It'd be fun grinding her into the dust. Did she do it? Is Mother the reason the Omni shut down these sectors? Like I said before, Admiral, I couldn't say. But if she didn't do it, just some serious scrap she knows who did. Beat it out of her, understood. I don't recommend asking her, Admiral. I don't recommend going anywhere near her for that matter, frankly. Mother terrifies me. It's because you're weak. Is there something else you want to know about these scrapper scum? Who controls... Do I really want to know? Playthings, baby makers. You don't want to know what they are. But since you asked, the playthings are Mother's... Yeah, sex slaves. Baby makers, you know, she uses to make babies. Yeah. Scrappers often die young from their exposure to Neo-N, as they should, like Oberon for that. Mother uses her baby makers to keep the scrappers' numbers growing. She supposedly has breeding stations. Ooh, something to destroy. Spread out the sector. I can't imagine a worse place. We'll do everything we can to stop these monsters, you have my word. Something else you want to know about these scrapper scum. Who controls the immediate sector? Tell me about the sectors who work for the Mother and control these sectors. Bowie. Each sector is controlled by one of Mother's cronies. You recognize them by their freakish mutations brought on by their exposure to much Neo-N. I sincerely hope you don't see them, because if you do, well, you usually don't live to tell about it. It's not the bravest thing to do, but I'd say it again, hide. Make yourself conspicuous, Admiral. If you're lucky, live that 10 or 15 years. Live on your knees, weakling. I won't. What else you want to know? I should just kill you, you're so disgustingly weak. But no, I'll let you stew in it. I don't need to know any more about this from you. I don't blame you, it's not exactly the faint of heart. There's something else you want to know, Admiral. What theories have you heard about the shutdown? I've heard a few, Admiral. Even in times of starvation, people like to gossip. Probably the most popular around here is the omnivirus theory, which is somehow the Omni's got some kind of machine virus that quickly spread and ultimately shut them down. But that theory doesn't hold water for me. Why not? It doesn't explain how or why they all shut down at the same time, which, you know, they seemingly did around here. One moment they were working, doing whatever they're always doing, making our lives easier, and the next, they weren't. I don't know if any virus can do that, do you? Well, what I've known about folders is that yes, it's not faster than light travel. It could immediately just snap that. I suspect Oberon has something to do with this. Let's see. What other theories have you heard? Well, after that, you've got your less credible theories. Such as... Well, you've got your Omni-mass suicide theory that states the Omnis have set over their role in the Empire, so they find a way to shut themselves down. Kill themselves because they no longer wanted to live. Then you've got your Omni-rapture theory, which is that the Omnis left this realm to go to a heavenly realm. This theory is popular among certain fringe religious groups. Whack jobs, you ask me? Yeah, sound like it. And last but not least, you've got your alien shutdown theory, which is that hostile aliens from another galaxy, or another dimension, shut down all of our Omnis so they could easily conquer us. The big problem with that theory is, as far as you know, the hostile aliens never showed up. Maybe they're lazy. What do you think? Me, I think we never should have become so despondent on the things in the first place. That's what I think. I promise, in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of all these scrappers and get your Omnis up and running again. Oh, aren't I the hero? You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail or you'll stop trying sooner or later. Worse yet, you'll die. No, worse yet was we stop trying. Take this and... Ooh, being nice has rewards. Take this Neo-N, Admiral. We've plenty of it at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. Score! And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's best if you hide. Live longer that way. Live on your knees, dog, I won't. I'll take your reward, though. Of course I don't, Lieutenant. How dare you even ask? Ugh. What? Unfortunately, yes, it's everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down the Outer Rim and so did their tech, including this cluster's folder. That's why these scrappers now run things around here. So what do you do now, sir? We kill them all. Fine, fine. First thing we need to find this Mother, as Bowie said. If she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she'll know who or what did. You want to move on, Admiral. Open the star... Not an idiot, Kelvin. I didn't forget, Kelvin. Yes, I will deploy a reconnaissance team. Yes, thank you, game. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, thank you. I now have 2 docks. I expect more than 2 on a battleship, or whatever. Yeah, thank you. Well, obviously we're going to send my troops to investigate. Really? We should have scanned the planet while we entered orbit, Lieutenant. Scan it now. At least update the scan. I'd imagine this to be a surface scan. Yes. Surface topography display. Planetary defense turret rocket. Okay, so a big gun. Yeah, I'll be sending at least 3. I feel like I'm gonna send a full team of 6. Up to 10. Send them all. Well, I'll send 6. Could be trapped. Artifacts, huh? Artifact. You know, an arrow would be nice. Ground distress signals placed in a possible retreat your team will have during the expedition. Okay. Whatever, just show me. Officer survival. Alright. Oh my god. I learned best by doing. Blah blah blah. Let me do it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I can read, thank you. Planetary defense wreckage. It's the big gun. It's like a big gun system from Quake 2. It was taken out. Why was it? Alright, so the Omni was maintaining the big gun system. System failed. I'm going to deploy a team. Hopefully more than one will survive, so we're not reliving Quake 2. Which I might do at some point. It's a really good game. We'll send... You're the soldier, right, Alexandra? Really? The only choice I make is which officer to send? Well, obviously I don't want to take losses. Can I... Maybe I want to send a full team of 6. I have a sent... what's this? See, it looks like I get more choices than I do. Deploy. Lieutenant Kelvin's detecting an artifact on this planet that could be helpful on our mission. We have a good idea of where it is, but we'll need you and a team of commanders on the ground to find and extract it. We have visuals, but space-to-ground communications will be minimal, and we can't risk giving away the location of our battleship or exposing you to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's secure to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. And of course, any additional resources you encounter should be extracted, too. Now get going. The shuttle's waiting for you at the commandos. And good luck down there. Yes. Yes. Let's see, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of a minimalistic display here. I'd like a bit more. Just show me a bunch of things I have no control over. Well, this is nice. Oh, Dark Matter Cannon Mark 1. Excellent. Looks like... Alright, so why are you going that way? You got what you wanted. The lines are secure, Admiral. We've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with the mission? Continue the mission, Alexandra. Looks like we're traveling through the damn poles. Or the sea, actually. Going through the sea? Hopefully cruising along with the shuttle, okay. Waiting for extraction, sir. Well done, Alexandra. I'm pleased. You've done well. Dark Matter Cannon, 132 scrap. Excellent. The big gun is mine. Star map button opens the next sector. We can choose next destination. Well, I want to install the my Dark Matter Cannon in my weapon port. Can I do that before I... No effect on battleship hull. I actually do like targeting the battleship. Okay, okay. I see. Units can't move or stay on target. So it's like, I wonder if they go through it anyway, it will, like, crush them. Like a black hole or something. Interesting. Maybe sell it. Piercing laser. I'd actually like to upgrade to a proper primary battery. Some slug for a giant railgun or something. Oh well. Alright, so second dock finally open. Alright, let's go to the star system. For a big gun, that was somewhat unimpressive. Alright, nothing else in this system. Let's go to star map. Next star. Each node represents a stellar system, yeah, star system, a solar system, if you prefer. Each interstitial jump to neighbor costs 1, and yeah, okay, fine. They all have different points of interest. Yeah, I puzzled that out. Ground signals indicate. That's a hell of a scan if I can scan the goddamn ground system from a sector away. That's impressive. So just keep those unknown, huh? Trading, okay. But last day, equipment. Maybe there's little updates like that. So they're showing. I'm not actually scanning the planet far away. They're giving me. There's orbital relays and almost stellar relays relaying information to me. Okay. Oh my god. Each time you jump, the current sector wheel gets more suspicious. Well, I'm going to kill her, so that's fine. Once the count reaches 0, they'll fall in your tracks, a la FTL, and try to find you. Being caught results in a very difficult and unprofitable counter. Okay, so we're going to bring more than one battleship to bear on me. So, I could go back. I don't want to. I can only jump one sector at a time. What's that? I wonder if I can upgrade my drives, go more than one sector. Or swing around it. Plot my path. Alright, so there's one choice presented to me. And I don't know the weirdo who named this station. This whole star system, who named this star? Alpha Beastutronium? Seriously? Well, obviously I don't have a choice. Alright, enter the wormhole or slip space or whatever I'm doing there. The star doesn't look healthy. Civilian wreckage, sir. Looks like I collided head-on on something in the interstitial tunnel. Survivors. Unlikely, sir. Not the speed they were traveling. Well, there was the pod I saw. Might be a small amount of scrap available for taking in the crash. It didn't disintegrate. Obviously. Give me. Captain, get us that scrap if there is any. As upsetting as the situation is, the most scraps we can get. Put my men and women on it at once, Admiral. Make it so. My team's bringing the scrap back now, Admiral. What a bad little mental health issue for myself. Excellent work, Lynch. Very well done. Alright. Scavenge the cube. 1. It's enough to get some next system at best. I'm liking this game. I am digging the vibe. Let's access the local map. We'll investigate that cryopod. Cryopod, not life pod, so there's no rush to get it. So, an Imperial battleship. What's left of one, anyway. Looks like I encountered another ship. A better armed ship. Hail them. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact. Sure thing, sir. Always hail first. Could trigger an explosion. No, sir, nothing on the wind but fuzz. Fuzz. So it's left running? Battleship, sir. I have troops. Send them. Form a team and check the ship out, Captain. On our way, sir. I can spare 2 troops if necessary. Sir, we're inside the Imperial ship. It's empty. No one's been here a long time. Got it? Or repair it and add to my fleet. We did find a message painted on one of its walls. In blood. Well, could have been something else. Worse. What did it say? The survivalists live. Whatever that means. Report back to the ship at once, Captain. There isn't staying longer. On my back, sir. You got to scan the planet, Lieutenant. The Imperial does not abandon its own. Alexander, you've proven yourself. The mission is yours. Now it's tea time. Excellent. It's 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, that looks unfortunate. More danger, oh my. Oh well. 1 down. 5 more. Well done. Scrap purchase with blood. The lines are secure, Admiral. You've seen our barrier. What do you think? Continue with the mission. You've taken some damage. You've not secured your objective, Alexandra. Continue the mission. Hey Yoon Ashkazazi? Japanese maybe? Hey Yoon? Extraction point. Ready for extraction, sir. Well done, Alexandra. Well, we lost a soldier. Memorial services will be at 12 o'clock tomorrow. But I did gain an officer, a worthy trade, and scrap. Hello, new friend. I see, another female. The ammo has a thing for females, it would seem. Teach their own, I suppose. Emergency hull repair. Where would I assign? Oh, did I assign her anywhere? Applies to hull. So I think that's hull. Applies to... Well, the spares are always good. Applies to hull. And so hull, weapons, and squadrons. So I have 2 hull. Guns. Can I want to swap upgrades. I haven't even been upgrading, I haven't even spending scrap. I haven't needed to. I heard something disturbing, that you don't keep upgrades in between, I guess, areas, so I'm actually going to bank on my scrap. And plus, I mean, until I'm appropriately challenged, I see zero need to spend anything. Normal feels something like easy. Enter the shipyard. It's a prosperous sector than a shipyard. Transmissions from the cargo ship, sir. I'll try to keep this short. We're transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. A Xeno? An alien? You probably guessed it, but it got loosened. Thanks to that no-good captain who triggered it before jumping ship. We also have an active self-destruct countdown. Xeno. A Xeno? A Xeno is an indigenous, unmodified species. This one here is an alpha predator. A Rancor? Female. I think even a team of elite soldiers might have a tough time handling her. Blade Omnis used to keep them in check back in the day. At least sound badass. But now they're gone, so... What were you thinking bringing her onto the ship? I don't know, because you're a fool. There's Xeno on the ship, and our self-destruct cutter has been turned on. Can you help us? See, there's missing a dialogue here. What are you offering for my assistance? I'm assume you're worthy and will offer you a reward. What can we do to help you? Kill the Xeno that got loose on our ship. Distract you at least. At least you can get off before our ship goes. That's my blood for yours. You seem like a reasonable guy. We got a ship full of cargo. We've got able bodies. You help us, we help you. Yes, Admiral, you understand. For the greater good. Mean, get me that cargo. And the smuggler, sir? What of them? Forget about them. They chose their fate a long time ago, Captain. Of course, sir. Sending my team in now. Sir, it was a massacre, not a good kind. Team ran to a adult female. Ah, you failed me, Lean. Our men and women, they're gone, all of them. I don't like bad reports, Captain. Those things weren't eaten by the Xeno, blown up and the self-destruct feature was activated. We lost, sir. Less bad as you can lose. I didn't lose, sir. You did. You failed me, Learn. I will remember that. Unacceptable. Ah, that's what you get for dealing with trash. What do we have here? I realize I shouldn't be paying for anything. I should be able to extort something from them. 7 men. For $10? More soldiers. How much fuel do I have? 3, 5 more. Well, that's a bit misleading. 9. Makes it look like you're getting 9 for 20. You're not. You're getting 1. 5, 20. I can sell my officers. That's dark. Tactical log neurosphere. A tactical log neurosphere can be sold for 20 scrap per total victory achieved. When equipped, total victories is earned when the battle is won with 0 squadron damage. 0 squadron damage? How would I do that? I mean, my fighters are engaging enemy fighters. All risky events now. Yeah. Squadrons. Frigate Mark II. Drone Shredder. Ooh. That's hilarious. Frigate Mark II prototype. Cooldown. Buy it. That's enough for now. I'm the damn admiral. I shouldn't be paying for anything. We should be requisiting supply from these wayward Imperials. Station Euler. Whatever. Alpha Bertram KO 156. Plotting the course. Ooh, more scum to grind down. Always fun. Scrap a battleship, sir. Indicating incoming transmission. Shiny ship you have. I think I'll scrap it when you're dead. You'll try. Only lose the way of prolonging your agony. You'll die for insulting me in that manner. I think we'll deploy fighters here. We'll deploy my frigates here. Although we're going to primary weapon system schools up. What did you deploy? Trash. Yeah, I puzzled that out, thank you. Silence. We'll intersect at this point. I take the long way with path with my fighters. How predictable. You're mine. Swing around. Well done. Fighters. Relate to targeting weapon systems. Frigates. Join the fighters. Opening the battleship. Spying weapon spools. He's mine. See if you can challenge me, dog. Grind him away. Fire. Primary cannon. What was this? Ooh. Do I have to tell you to use your heal ability? Keep going. No, wait. Engage. What's that? Oh, join Mark 1 bombers? Oh. Frigates redeploy. Fighters assist the bombers. Re-engage frigates. I don't want that happening again. Oh, salvage some drones. Warring? Well done. I've been going about an hour already. I'm really liking this. Alright. So I'll say I'll end the video now as my foolish opponent incinerates himself to his own error. And I'll probably pick up again immediately after a quick review. And I'll investigate this local sector. I'm liking this game a lot more than I thought I would, which is good. Positive thing. Please watch if you like this. Thank you.